You know, I want to make a point for Mac Jones, and I was pissed last night, and I'm still a little ticked off today. I don't think Mac Jones at 15 is a bad pick. In fact, it's a very good value. But the reason I'm upset about the pick is because we did not move up for Justin Fields when he was on the board at 11. That is just astounding to me that we did not do that. And that's why I'm going to compare Mac Jones to Justin Fields for the rest of their careers. And, you know, I'm rooting for Mac. I think he'd be successful in this system. But my thing is, Justin Fields has the tools to win you a Super Bowl and be a league MVP. And obviously it's a little bit of a risk. And he's got a low floor. But Mac Jones has a high floor, but I don't think he has the guy. You know, I think at best he's healthy Jimmy Garoppolo, which we've seen can't win you a Super Bowl, can barely stay on the field, first of all. You know, I was saying to my friends last night, I would, at this point, with Justin Fields off the board, with Trey Lance off the board, I would have loved Trey Lance too, by the way. I would rather go get Jimmy, you know, if it's possible still, because I've been kind of telling people, like, Jimmy's not the answer. But if it comes down between Mac Jones and Jimmy Garoppolo, I would rather have the the more proven commodity in Jimmy Garoppolo than, Mac Jones, who hasn't played in the NFL yet. Now, I think like I said, I think he can be a guy who's good. I think he was a very good college player. He could be a, good NFL starting quarterback, maybe above average at best. But I just think he's limited by his athleticism. I hate the fact that he literally looks like a Lego figure. The kid gained all the weight in his torso. There's nothing in his arms and legs. It's astounding to me. But I just think he doesn't have that, it factor that can take us over the top. I think he's a guy who we're going to be a wild card team. Maybe if the Bills have a down year, we can win the East, but I don't see us making AFC championship games. I don't see us winning Super Bowls with him. And I hope he proves me wrong, but Justin Fields, give up a first-round pick, and that guy can win you Super Bowls. He might bust. Who knows? But I'd rather them take the risk and try to win Super Bowls. That's the point of the NFL. That's why we are fans of teams, because we want them to win Super Bowls. I don't want my team to go to the playoffs every year. I don't want my team to, win 11 games or, 10 games every year and be consistent. I want my team to win Super Bowls. I don't care if we have to suck for a little while. I want championships. Now, I'm a self-Pats fan, but I don't think that's too much to ask for my team to want to win Super Bowls. And again, I'm not mad that it happened. I'm mad that Fields was there and we could have taken him. I think that's what most New England fans are pissed off about. I think if Fields went at 8, 9, 10, something like that, and it was just off the board, and we're like, all right, whatever. A quarterback needy team took him. We'd all be fine. We'd all be like, all right, let's get on the Mac train. But no, he was there. We had a shot, and I legitimately don't believe that you couldn't outbid Chicago.
Listen, don't get me wrong. In the moment, I wanted Justin Fields too, and I still wish they had moved up for Justin Fields. But Matt, like Mike Reese said, they like the accuracy of Mac Jones. They like that type of quarterback more than anything. And you compared him to Jimmy Garoppolo. And look, I mean, we talk about Jimmy Garoppolo not being good enough to win you a Super Bowl, but he got you there. I mean, he got the 49ers there, and I understand there was a lot of things that helped him do that. He's had a lot working in his favor. But at the same time, the Patriots have a lot working in their favor right now with the rest of their roster. And they have a better coach than the Niners did. And they don't have a coach like Kyle Shanahan, who's blown a couple Super Bowls now in his time, if you include what he did with Atlanta, which I think people could. So, I personally, if we're going to do the Mac Jones versus Jimmy Garoppolo thing, I'd take Mac Jones because, one, he's way cheaper, and two, he's more highly touted out of college than Garoppolo was. And I think he has better tools than Garoppolo does. I think that they're very, very similar in a lot of ways. But I still look at it and I say, okay, I think Bill Belichick can mold this guy as he wanted to with Jimmy Garoppolo. Like coming in as the player that he is and in the situation he is, he does have Tom Brady in front of him, but I don't know how much of a difference that makes and whether or not that was, a world of difference or not. But being groomed by Bill Belichick, I think Mac Jones has just as good, if not better, of a chance to succeed as Jimmy Garoppolo did when he was in that situation.